Hello. 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 Namaste. Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum. Sat Sri Akal. Kaise ho? How are you? Like, how are you? Today is March 4, 2023. Today we're going to talk about community colleges and the shortcomings. Yeah, it's called like community college. Yeah, no, because, well, I wonder if you follow the news. Well, as you know, I would be our Prime Minister 2023, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31. Okay? 30, 31. After 2032, you can be Prime Minister. I will be for the duration of 2023, 31. And so I read the news. Everything that happens around town, I like to keep tabs on. Like, why is there a news crack in that sidewalk? Likewise, community colleges are big in the news, especially internationally, as well as you're seeing the local effects. Because communities, community college, communita affects the community. So the synopsis of the matter is the international students are claiming to have been subjected to severe physical, mental, financial liability. You understand the meaning of liability? Does you answer? You like significant liability? Because this is it, yeah. Khalsa people, you know Khalsa? Khalsa, they do a lot of charity work and all that. So the international students are lining up for charity and because they have kind of situations. And great thing why I'm making this video is because I believe we're sending back TD to poor dead like students every month, like every 30 days, we're sending. So one is dying a week. The name of the crematorium to validate the fact is called Lotus Crematorium. Also, CBC did like a good documentary on the failure in. Yeah, this is a nice song. I know this thing. So, uh, so Mohabbat also similarly in community colleges too. Now, the international student fee is 3 times more than the domestic student fee, and we need to justify that prejudice, known as prejudice. If you're selling the same ticket to the Sting game or to the Maple Lives game, and you're selling it to one person for like 50 quid, and you're selling it to the other person for 150 quid, what would that be called, sir? Scalping. Them people is scalp. Yeah. So I was thinking of a new, like we are an honest country and we don't really want to fraud any people or get rich of any kind of scalping income. So community colleges are going to refund all the international students' fees. They will be collecting fees equitably, not with this unfair, like, what is this, go like scalping? It's just scalping, the license to scalp. Community colleges, especially Lambton College in Lambton City, because I'm running for election for a member of parliament from Lambton. So, I instead by setting an example with our own, by putting back the community in the college. Lambton College will refund and stop collecting extra international students' tuition fees. But what did they do? You're still colored, my friend. You're still dark. So we need to charge you a surcharge because you is kind of, we can't say it like directly to your face because we are like in Canada, but I think you might be a little the U word, you know? You can't use the U in you. Yugla? Here, this is why we're going to charge you like 3 times more tuition because you was dense. And we need like more money because you need like more resources. Now, Hampton College will give back the international fees and make it equal to the domestic fees. That is one thing, okay? Because we are really going to make this into a community college. It's not like a exploitation central by Alibaba, because that's what it's become. This has become like a money making scheme, and you have short-term, at least if it is a money-making scheme and a long-term vision, like, you know, with like some kind of return to the community, then it would be perfectly example. But all you want is the license to snatch international students' fees. That's your only short-term motive because you want that lump sum money. You want how much is it? 11,000 or 15,000 or 20,000. You want that money. You're going to take it and put it in your. This is all private entities. These are all corporations. They're really just even like not for profit. I think maybe it's not for profit, but still they're still siphoning out money from that system, and they're in league with the stupid mayor we have. This guy is an Australian. He comes forth from a heritage of convicts, Australian convicts. You know, Australia, the immigration policy of Australia was to put up convicts over there. So he comes from a rich convict history. I think he must be belong to the, what gang is that, sir? I forget the gangs in ancient penal colony Australia. Is it the Jesse gang? Nah, I'll come back to me. And so his same immigration policy, we're going to take you, all you need, at least $11,000, Mr. Dilip Kumar. Now just imagine Dilip Kumar is a young and upcoming actor in India. And he don't get $11,000. So that's also your really, you know, community colleges, higher education. If you want to see higher education, my friends, let me give you like a little tip on that thing. Higher education has to start from, you know, going abroad to learn higher education. It starts with the master's degree. Okay, so you crap shooting us by coming like a 12th class, completing 12th class. Your daddy is rich, or your daddy has mortgaged the farm. Coming to this community college, and all you need is $12,000. That's it. You don't have any merit. You don't have any skills. You don't have no jack. You have no nothing. So if you're going abroad, I say leaving your house and your family and everything over there, then go and get like a higher education. You know, you got to see first of all if education is for you or not. Anyway, that's a whole different thing over there. But come in, you come in. You're using this as a avenue of immigration. No, Canadian immigration policy has failed in many states. When I came to Canada as an immigrant, you had to be like something. You have to have some kind of freaking qualification, you know, and it was vetted properly. They took their time and due diligence, and they went and found it, and they followed the whole process. But now, all you need to come to Canada and like set up shop and like do whatever you want is 11,000 and a plane ticket. Now, so you can you set the bar of immigration like to the freaking zero. For me, when I was there, it was around 75%. You know, you had to be like at least better than like 75% of the world in your abilities, in your thinking, in your education, in your health, and everything. And only then you could come to Canada. Anyway, sir, first of all, there's a couple of things. I don't want to ramble on and on and on about but I know the I've been noticing this local Lambton College. Even the local students too are pretty griped about it because they made all kind of promises when it's recruitment time. There's all kind of promises, but after you finish, like, what kind of employment do you get? You end up in a like two-bit restaurant that only believes in part-time opportunities. You get like part-time opportunities, and then you have to work there very hard hours. There is a disconnect between this community college education provided and the industry. There's absolute disconnect between all of these things, and that thing needs to be addressed appropriately. The industry will work right from the beginning. You know, you're not going to. People go to college to, okay, what do I know? Maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not talking about all the tools people and okay, all the trades people and all. I really don't know much about what exactly your course is. Maybe it's good. Okay, maybe your landscaping course is good because, like, how hard can landscaping be? All you not know is how to use the spade. Yeah, maybe your landscaping course is good, man. But there's how about your cyber infrastructure and security? Security. Yeah, cyber security program. Cyber security program is like a mockery of cyber security. I'm pretty sure, like, if any of your graduates touch any machine, it will become insecure. Because most of the people, I mean, if you ask like people who work in security, somebody who has like a good certification, like C certified, something like a C, it's like you get certified as a security professional. Cyber is for somebody that is how much you know standards. They will tell you got to know Linux, my friend. If you don't know Linux, you know Jack. It's all the real action, like everything happens on Linux. And then Latin College, none of the any kind of cybersecurity people know any kind of Linux. There's like, oh, Bill Gates, Dick, Windows, Windows, Windows. We is Windows babies. So from that, I can pretty much tell that there is an absolute disconnect between what the industry needs and what the education that's been provided. That is, the curriculum is substandard, is antiquated. It is like motivated by Bill Gates's plus monopoly of technology. It has nothing to do with open source. It has no thing. So there's total and utter failure in actually providing these people who know to do this work. Like right off, education needs to be changed into paid education. You got to have like a paid education. People have to be like why would you guesstimate? Oh, we need 565 nurses, and then the nurses completed, and they even don't like it. They leave like good jobs. I wanted to be like Katy Perry. I wanted to learn how to sing, but I took up nursing because they said you're going to have like a show ton money, like a show job. And then I come out and do my nursing after 4 years. You say, oh no, that little monkey goldfish, they're doing a better job like with nursing. So the goldfish are nursing the elderly people. Yeah, because it's like remote control, like machines we have. So the goldfish can do a better job than any kind of nursing, tool and die making, journeyman, anything of that the goldfish can do. Yes, so your job is redundant. So like you wasted all that time in the learning to be a nurse, but you're coming out over there, the goldfish can do your job. At least goldfish, can you compete with like fish flakes? He all you need is fish flakes. And the people are like stay for here, all the elderly care is all taken care of, all the autonomous driving cars and trucks on the 401 are taken care of, all the bricklaying, all the welding. They're like super welders. Goldfish are like they're nothing missing. They're big eyes, so they can do everything on your welding coast, sir. Journeyman, like, yeah, the journey has finally come to an end because of them goldfish. All they do is like, all you need to feed them is flakes. The educational system and what we need or what is the future really is like total disconnect. So we got to change that. Like you're in college, you need to be paid. Like after high school, you become a responsible. You have to have like money. This whole student loan program should be actually money that's paid, and you got to be learning how to work. By the time you finish, you should already be starting to continuing to work. It should be like an internship. So several things have been covered over here. One is international tuition fee either has to be made equal. It has to be made equal to the domestic fee because there's no good rational reason other than the colored line and the white line kind of thing. Where because that's perfect prejudice. I'm pretty sure they should take you to court and take you all for everything you have. For that's point possible. I think there's a good scheme over there for human rights and all kind of for you taking like money. There's no reason why, right? And then I would suggest that for at least I'm going to like change the whole education system because we have to make it into working. It has to be working with the thing. You can't. There's like the total disconnect in what jobs you do and what you do. Now the new thing is you do what you like because in the end it's all about spending time doing what you like. Yeah, because even if you like making movies, if you spend you nowadays at your disposal, there's every kind of movie. You just open up your camera, you have a movie. So you keep on spending your time making movies, you get good at it. Because then finally, the more time you spend doing certain things, the more expert you become. I know that all the time, when software, first time you write a program or even drawing a building plan, first time you do it, it takes like 1 hour. Second time you do it, it takes half an hour. Third time you do it, believe it or not, it takes 15 minutes. And you keep doing it, maybe you can do it in 5 minutes. So that's the power of practice. And we need, so that's my plan as being the prime minister. Yeah. So let's see then what kind of, because also the international students are like, they've been sold a pipe dream. You're just having, we're going to find solutions to, not per thing, because I was once like them too. Little boys, they're doing desperate to just get a ticket out of Dodge. Getting a ticket out of Dodge is pretty impossible. It's like winning the freaking 649. You know, the 649? How many times you win, sir? Because life is kind of filling up in many countries too. There's no hope. There's no opportunity. And so you give selling them a pipe dream that they're going to get like this job and that job and all kind of jobs and all that thing.